We finally made it. The playoffs. Where teams somehow get into it. Teams that were clearly obvious, and teams that surprisingly didn't make it at all. And then we had the NFC East. Yeah. But let's just dive into the teams after all. The Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl champions from last year, make the playoffs with ease. Not only having the best record in football with 15-1, well, technically 15-2 due to them losing to the Chargers, but them being the number one seed in the AFC. People are basically saying this team's gonna win the Super Bowl. And even though they only lost to the Raiders, in fact they nearly got swept by the Raiders when they lost to the Jets and didn't make the playoffs, I have a suspicious theory that the Chiefs won't make the playoffs. I'm sorry, the Chiefs are suspicious. And it's not even the defense, it's the offense. The offense is not like 2018, and it's not like last year. This offense seems too dependent on Patrick Mahomes and thinking that he can just automatically do these trick shots and trick plays to win in the game, and it's failing completely. Or who knows? Maybe it's the fact that Patrick Mahomes, I don't know, goes way back due to the fact this whole point of this Chiefs team is go deep. That's literally it. And this started last year when the Chiefs played against the Texans. If this team plays how they did last year in the playoffs, this team's not going to win. I'm sorry, this team's not going to win a Super Bowl. Hell, they might not even make the Super Bowl. The Chiefs are highly up there for making the Super Bowl, but I have my doubts. So, that's all I'm going to say for that. It's quite damning when the Buffalo Bills seem to be a better team than the Chiefs. Yeah, you heard me. I think they're better. Not record-wise, but when they play, they seem better. And that could be for many reasons. Maybe the defense keeping up what they did from last season. They're not as good as last year, but they aren't completely garbage. The running game is a natural thing. They actually have receivers. Like Cole Beasley, they also got Davis, and they had that rookie. Oh yeah, Cole Beasley. Remember that guy from Dallas? Oh yeah. But the huge piece, Stephon Diggs. This will be one of the greatest trades in NFL history. It's not a steal like DeAndre Hopkins, but this has to be the greatest fair trade in NFL history for about a couple of decades. The Vikings have their guy Justin Jefferson. Stephon Diggs, he's the best receiver in all football. And he has helped the main reason why this team is so good. Josh Allen. Holy crap, has he become an elite quarterback. I thought that Josh was going to take a step. I thought he might have taken even 2 steps. This man has taken 10 steps ahead. And this guy has become a top 3 quarterback in the AFC. He's a top 5 quarterback in the National Football League right now. And I'm saying this right here, right now. Josh Allen, even though I don't think he's going to win MVP, he's number 2 for me. He's over Patrick Mahomes. That is damning. It's just the way he's been playing. He is incredible. He's a quarterback who is mobile. And his mechanics, oh my god, they have changed. They have completely changed. The way that he moves seems more like Aaron Rodgers. It's just incredible. His foot mechanics. Not actually talking about his play style, because that's completely different. Just to clarify. Anyway, the Bills. I won't be surprised if this team makes a Super Bowl appearance. Do I think they're going to win it? Most likely not. But do I think they're going to make the AFC conference? 100%. And if it's Chiefs Bills, well, bring down the football, because oh boy, that would be one hell of a game. The Pittsburgh Steelers. They went 11-0. This team was gonna go undefeated, like the Miami Dolphins back in the days, and back when the Patriots went 16-0, only for them to lose to the Giants in the Super Bowl. This team was gonna go. This team was gonna go all the way until they fell for the biggest trap of them all, an NFC East team. And then Juju put a curse on this team. Ever since then, they have only been the Colts. Yeah, so they lost pretty much every single game after they lost to Washington. They won 1 out of 5 games. That's not good. That is actually not good. These receivers can't catch footballs. Big Ben somehow aged to his, proper age. The run game is so bad, you don't think this is the place for Steelers. Due to the fact that they had a Hall of Fame running back and Le'Veon Bell. Their run game was supposed to be great. Apparently, young brother Cleveland took that. Their defense, incredible. J.J. Watt, oh boy, he's definitely going to win Defensive Player of the Year. But he probably won't due to the fact that he's not a flashy name like Donald or Garrett. But man, Watt, he's just incredible. But they're also injured. Part of their defense is injured, and that's why they keep on losing. They're showing the real flaws out here. Do I think that the Steelers can win? I think they can win one, but could they go to the conference championship? Yeah, that is a real question we should ask. It has happened. The Tennessee Titans have broken the 9-7 record. The 9-7 legacy. You guys have stolen the 9-7. Now you're just another football team. You were the 9-7. And just like that, you guys have also won the AFC South since 2008. Holy crap, it's been a bit. The Colts and fucking Jaguars 1 year. And then Texans, they have just ran you over. But you have monsters on the field. You have Ryan Tannehill, who probably should have taken Josh Allen's role for the Pro Bowl. Yeah, you heard me. Ryan Tannehill is a better quarterback than Josh Allen. Do I think that now, just because your quarterback's better does not mean that they should be an MVP candidate. But Ryan Tannehill actually has better stats than Josh Allen. Somehow, A.J. Brown, he's like a top 5 receiver. They have Corey Davis, who is completely underrated. Offensive line, great. Their defense needs improvement. If this team is going to go anywhere, their defense needs to step up. Especially a certain player that picked up last from the offseason. A certain Jadeveon Clowney. Didn't they pay you $20 million? You had 1 sack. That's it. $20 million for 1 sack. Disgraceful. But this team doesn't need defense. This team just needs Tannehill, play action, and the monster. The best running back in all of football. Yeah, you heard me. Derrick Henry. King Henry. And pray to God you guys don't have to kick field goals. Oh, God. You guys barely win your division. But, of course, Slogoman, or what the hell his name was, did not pull a Cody Parkey because he had the ball in to the end zone. Not off and then hitting the bottom one and then flying off. You know what I mean. Baltimore, how far you've fallen. A team that was 14-2, tied with the 49ers for best record last season. You have fallen, my dear friend. You have fallen. Lamar Jackson, people say that he can't throw a football again. I think he can. It's not the prettiest thing, but goddamn, that speeding motion, the way the ball comes out of his hands right into the target, is incredible. Speaking of his targets, Marquise Brown, fast receiver, the return of Weapon X himself, Dez Bryant. After 3 years, he has finally came back and has shown he's able to play football. After the ACL tear when he was with the Saints. Oh yeah, remember that? Oh, Nelly. The defense? Still great. Still great. Running game? Running game? We only know how to run the game. Anyway. But this is all on Lamar. This team dies if Lamar Jackson can't do anything. And well, remember last year how you had to face a certain Titan? Well, and then remember how you had to play that certain Titan the regular season this year? Well, guess what? That Titan is your wild card component. This team has beaten you twice in a row. The last 2 times you played them, they beat you. Now, this is your revenge game. Can you defeat the Titan? Or will the Titan just fuck your woman and throw you in the grave while King Harry stands on top of your corpse? Because right now, he's the captain now. Alright, running the next team. Alright, so who's... Oh my God. It has finally happened. The longest drought in NFL history. The Cleveland Browns, who haven't made the playoffs since 2002, has finally made it back in. Baker Mayfield has been playing incredible football. Well, mainly against the Titans and the Browns. But technically, yes, the Browns, since the Ravens were the Browns. But anyway. And yes, even though they did lose to the Jets, I barely beat a Rudolph Steelers. This team is still incredible. You have 2 incredible running backs. Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt. You have an underrated receiver in Jarvis Landry. You have your rookie Austin Hooper. David Njoku. Your O-line's actually good. Baker Mayfield is an actual bust. In fact, he's proven that he should be in commercials. Myles Garrett himself has been playing incredible football. And yes, even though the defense does need some help, it should be fine. It doesn't matter. They made the playoffs. Well, it should be fine after all. I mean, who are you guys playing against? The Pittsburgh Steelers. You just played them. And you barely won. You know what? It's going to be a hard match, but I think that you got it. You know, it sucks that you don't have an OBJ, and it sucks that you're playing against a divisional rival. Literally just after you beat them. I mean, at least there's something else that can happen. Oh no. Oh no. Kevin Stefanski, the Minnesota Vikings offensive coordinator, the guy that brought you to the playoffs since 2002, has COVID-19. Oh Lord. Oh God, have mercy on the Browns. When they finally have something good for once, God takes them away, takes their joy and pride away. This will be the hardest challenge you will ever have. Yes, even harder than the Jets, when you had no receivers at all. Can Baker Mayfield lead a team to the divisional round? Whatever, Kevin Stefanski. We'll find out. Alright, let's talk about Miami. Oh. Wait. The Colts one? Miami's out. Oh no, oh no. Anyway, the Colts. Shit, now I need to change our script. Hold on. There we go. The Colts are actually pretty good. Phillip Rivers, actually pretty good. I thought the Colts were going to have a good season, despite the record I gave them. We don't talk about that. Anyway, defense, incredible. But the key thing on this team is the running back, Jonathan Taylor. Holy crap, is he good. Holy crap. Michael Pittman Jr., he's shown himself to be the number 2 guy. I said he was going to be the number 2 guy, and he's shown himself he is. Hell, he might even be the number 1 guy. Because T.Y. Hilton has returned back to form. This is going to be an interesting matchup. The Colts are probably the biggest underdog because they play against a team that put 53 points on the Dolphins. 53 points. Are you serious? Uh-huh. Alright, 53 points on the Miami Dolphins being the Buffalo Bills. This will be a very interesting matchup. I'm intrigued to see where this goes. He has done it. The bad man himself has done it. The man who is going to be replaced by Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers, has not only won the North of the NFC, not only the fact that he has the best record in the NFC, games of the first seed, but Aaron Rodgers will be this year's MVP over Stephon Diggs, over Patrick Mahomes, over Derrick Henry, over Josh Allen. Aaron Rodgers has literally took this Packers team, put it in his back, and rolled with it. Davante Adams, showing that he probably is the number 2 best receiver in the game right now. He's not more than Diggs, but he's pretty close. Aaron Jones, even though he hasn't played as much as last season, has shown us that he's still good. Tonyan, out of nowhere, has shown himself to be an underrated tight end, even to the NFL, because they put Evan Ingram over Tonyan. Evan Ingram. Just think about that. if it drops like Ingram over underrated Tunyon, madly disappointed. But the Packers have a problem. The defense. If the Packers don't get their defense down, this could be a bumpy road. The good thing is you guys have a break. So use that break wisely because, oh boy. If a certain upset happens, then might be a little interesting. The Saints. We all thought it was over. When Drew Brees was injured, we all thought they're not going to make the playoffs. They're going to lose, and the Buccaneers are going to take their position and be the best team in the South. Well, my certain Taysom Hill thought, let me play quarterback for once. And his master told him, go ahead. And he won every single match. Except the Eagles. Okay, anyway. This Saints team will depend on Alvin Kamara. This team lives by Alvin Kamara. And if this team cannot do great with Alvin Kamara, this team's going to fall. Do I think the Saints are going to get annihilated by the Bears? God, no. But am I afraid that they're going to get manhandled in this year's playoffs like they did with the Minnesota Miracle with the controversial referee decision that was rigged? I will say that was completely bullshit. The Saints should have made the playoffs. Not the playoffs, Super Bowl against the Patriots. That was bullshit. And then the whole pass interference karma thing happened against the Vikings again. This could be Drew Brees' last season. Not just as a Saint, but as a football player. What better way for Drew Brees to retire than to win a Super Bowl? But knowing the Saints' luck, Michael Thomas will probably still be out. Emmanuel Sanders won't get targeted, and the Saints are going to get destroyed by, let's say, Seattle. That sound good? Yeah, that sounds good. Hey, Russell Wilson, MVP himself, fell straight down because this man's not going to win MVP. Anyway, Russell Wilson has clinched the NFC West, the hardest division in all football. Yes, it literally is tired. Actually, technically, no, because the NFC North. Okay, anyway, this seems a little iffy for me. Russell Wilson plays great or plays completely bad. Let Russ cook. The chef is literally dying by a stroke. He's literally seeing his defense falling apart, and then rebuilding itself, and then falling apart again. They still have great targets. DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Josh Gordon, if he's ever going to return. Hopefully he does. I would love to see him return. But man, the Seahawks need their defense badly. And if they don't show up, it's going to be bad. And it's going to be ugly as hell. Nice. Okay. The Eagles or the Cowboys, whoever, you know what? They're going to have a respectable count. Washington made the playoffs. Over the Eagles, over Dallas, over the Giants. I'm joking. The Giants weren't going to make the playoffs. The Giants were about to make the playoffs. And the Eagles and Cowboys were eliminated. they both have top 10 picks. This is a joke, right? There's no there's no way that would happen, right? Wait. We need to check Washington's record. What, did they barely squeak in? I mean, that's respectable, but this team has a 7-9 record. You're telling me this team has the same record as the 2010 Seahawks? You gotta be kidding me. Did anything good come out of this? Alex Smith is playing. Oh, that's a shocker. Anything else? Logan Thomas is actually a hell of a tight end. That also is great. What else? Ron Rivera is cured from cancer? What else? Chase Young is an actual good guy, and he's actually going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year? Wow, that's great. He even said he wants Tom Brady. Oh, you know he's going to sack Brady. Wait, what? They're playing the Buccaneers. Well then, is there anything else? The defense is good? Yeah, I'd be surprised if you guys just get the 19th overall pick. Trust me, it's probably better that way. Congratulations, Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Yes, I said that because this team's nothing without Brady. Anyway, you guys have finally made the playoffs, and this is the longest drought in NFC history. You guys couldn't beat a certain AFC team for longest in NFL history, but you know it's fine. You know, only by 1 year. You know, it's not that bad. And all it took you guys was to have a quarterback whisperer, two of the best targets in the game, getting the GOAT of quarterbacks and of all times, getting the GOAT of tight ends, getting a top 5 wide receiver of all time, so it wasn't for he being a psycho, him getting a above average running back in Leonard Fournette, him having an above average defense, him having an easy schedule, him having a easy division. Okay. Anything bad in return? Did anything bad happen? Chemistry with coach isn't good? That's respectable. Anything else? They're a little bit sus. Also respectable, I understand. I mean, congrats, you made the playoffs, and you're probably going to make the divisional round because, god damn it, I swear to God, Washington beats you, I'll be very disappointed. Like, this will make me more disappointed if the Patriots went 0-16, because at least we know we will get the future in Trevor Lawrence. Now, that'd just be fucking embarrassing as hell. Hey, IKEA! Congratulations, you guys made the playoffs! But your team's fucking inconsistent. Yeah, Jared Goff, inconsistent. Also, he broke his thumb, popped it back into place like a man, and then had to sit out and let Wolford beat Arizona. Well, then we know who's the 7th seed then. I mean, your defense is still good. You have Jalen Ramsey, who has returned to form. You have Aaron Donald, Hall of Famer Aaron Donald. You have underrated Cooper Kupp, underrated Robert Wood. Underrated running game. That improved. Look, Rams, I'm sorry, but your outfits are just IKEA and just disgusting. I'm sorry, but if I were you, Rams, you might want to look for a new quarterback because I don't think Goff's the answer. So there's a certain quarterback who might be up for sale from Michigan. So Then you also get the perfect duo, Wolford and possibly a certain Stafford. But I probably want that Stafford, and then I think a rookie wide receiver. And anyway, sorry, just talking about what I will talk about. What I want for my team. So I don't care about you guys. We beat your asses, ha. And then we have the Chicago Bears. You guys are so bad. I don't care about the whole black screen in the background. You know, you guys were 2-0, but about to go 2-1. You benched Trubisky after him throwing an interception. Put Foles in. You know, he plays alright. You know, he had some incredible wins, you know, over the Buccaneers. And we had that hilarious fourth finger Brady moment. One of the best moments in NFL history this year. And then he gets injured. Trubisky somehow goes on a 4-game winning streak. Somehow. Granted, it was against Texans, Jaguars. So, again, probably should have expected that coming. Loses to the Packers, and it actually was a close matchup. Wasn't until the fourth quarter when everything changed. But LA won, so you guys make it, and Arizona is out. Speaking of Arizona, didn't Larry Fitzgerald retired? Yeah. That's a loss. But if you don't retire his number, I swear to God, I'll beat you up. If you don't retire... I swear to God, if you guys don't retire his number, I will beat you to a pulp. Sorry, I'm talking about a different team. Anyway, Bears. All I'm going to say is, you're playing as a Saints team. So, unless Trubisky actually is good now, actually is showing that he deserved to be second overall, you guys are going to be in a little situation. Not just that, but your number one wide receiver, yeah, he's probably not returning this year, or just ever again, unless you pay him like the highest wide receiver contract in history. Then yeah, that guy's probably not coming back. So Allen Robinson probably might not be a guy anymore. And Trubisky, he's a guy you might want to look for a new guy. And Matt Nagy, he also might be a guy you might be looking for. And your GM, he might be a guy that you might be looking for now, because rather than looking for, I don't know, next good prospect, he went for the next Drew Brees. Apparently Brees and Andy Reid don't match up. I can't fucking speak. Just like Matt Nagy. Well, those are all the teams that made the playoffs. Congrats to everyone. Especially the Washington football team and the Cleveland Browns. Because you two, well, one of them desperately needed it. The other one, kind of surprised that you made it. You don't know what I'm talking about? That's a little trick for you. Anyway, if you guys enjoy my thoughts on every single team that made the playoffs, and let the joy begin. Because, oh boy, when predictions happens to which team wins and loses, it's going to be very interesting.